On this edition of Test Drive, we take a look at the first new Nissan pickup truck in almost a dozen years. Now this is the 98 Frontier. A few trivia buffs, this is the first time Nissan have ever named one of their pickups. Start with the chassis. It's been stiffened in a number of areas. The rear frame rails have been stiffened and a new structural cross member has been added, and the mounting point for the power steering is now full width and consequently much stronger. Combined, these improvements give the Frontier a tighter feel, particularly in the rough stuff. Inside, Nissan have used a lot more sound deadening material and added a rubber backing to the carpet. Both engine and tyre noise are subdued. Perhaps the most significant improvement to the Frontier is right here. It's the engine. Gone is the old 3-valve per cylinder single overhead cam unit in favour of this, a 4-valve per cylinder double overhead cam engine. Now this engine yields a number of benefits. First of all, it's got 143 horsepower, it's got a much better torque curve, but best of all, it's about a mile per gallon better off than the old engine. Now that comes in spite of the fact that this new truck is actually heavier than the one it replaces. Compared to the old engine, the new one is smoother in operation and tends to be a lot less peaky. That said, you do notice the fact that peak torque is generated at 4,000 RPM as compared to 3,600 in the previous engine, meaning a much heavier workout for the gas pedal. In 1999, the Frontier will be offered with a 3.3-litre V6. All things being equal, I think I'd wait if I were in the market. That demonstrates my pet peeve quite graphically. This vehicle, two-wheel drive, only comes with rear ABS, meaning if you lock up the front wheels, you lose total steering control, as I just did. If you do want full ABS, you have to go to the 4x4 model, which is of course more expensive. Now here I thought we were heading into the 21st century, not back to the 19th. You know, usually there isn't a great deal to talk about in the bed of a pickup truck. Well, on this Nissan, they've added some special recesses. This allows you to segment the box with 2x10 boards. It also gives you the availability of a 2-tier storage system. Small point, perhaps, but you know, it's the small things that make the big difference. If somebody blindfolded you and stuck you behind the wheel of this pickup truck, you'd be hard-pressed to tell you're actually sitting one, because it's very passenger car-like. First of all, great set of analog gauges, user-friendly climate control and radio, although my preference would be for them to be reversed in their order. You've even got steering wheel mounted cruise control buttons and a very comfortable set of seats. The other thing you've got, an ignition key defeat for the passenger side airbag. This now means that you can carry a rearward facing child seat in the front seat of this pickup truck with safety. Elsewhere, on the safety front, Frontier gets proper side impact members, ALR, ELR seat belts, meaning you can install a child seat properly, and at long last there is a formal front crumple zone. Lastly, I would be remiss if I did not propagate a rumour, and that is that Nissan have a sport utility truck in the works, one based on this very truck. If true, this could make Pathfinder's life a little interesting. Well, that's it for this edition of Test Drive. You know, Nissan expect to sell about 2,500 Frontiers in 1998, and I don't doubt that claim. They've got a good engine, a good suspension. All they need now is a decent ABS system.
If you consider Motoring TV's been on the air for 30+ years, there's no doubt you've missed a few episodes. Well, there's a couple of ways you can catch up and make sure you don't miss anything. First, you can go to YouTube and look up just segments or complete shows. Also, if you want to know what we're doing, like today on a daily basis, just go to our Facebook page. And also, you can go to motoringtvshop.com, get some cool swag. Oh, there's also that Instagram thing.